Alright, so Sanguine Heart is finally out, and today I'm going to teach you how to get it the fastest way possible. The first thing that you're going to need to do is head across to the Tiki Outpost, because you're going to need to hunt the Leviathan. What you need to do is head to the top of Tiki Outpost, right where there's an NPC called the Spy. You want to click on the Spy. Now you're going to need a lot of fragments for this, because you need to click on clues, and you need to make sure that you bribe him enough until he tells you that the Leviathan has spawned in the world. Now, if you are like me and the Spy currently says that he doesn't know anything, it just means that you're on cooldown. The best way to get around that is having someone who hasn't killed the Leviathan and isn't on cooldown bribe the Spy and then go out with you on the boat. Now, before you go off and summon the Leviathan, there's something that you need to actually do before you do that. What you need to do is come across to the front dock area of the Tiki Outpost, come up to this building and go inside and speak to this guy right here, the Beast Hunter. He will give you a bunch of different items that you can craft. We don't care about the first two items. We need the Beast Hunter boat. Now, this is a legendary boat that you can unlock in the game, but unfortunately, it requires Leviathan scales. This is a requirement in order to get Sanguine Heart, and it's also the hardest part of the entire thing. Unfortunately, this boat costs 20 Leviathan scales, and this is the Leviathan scale right here. So how do you actually get this material? Well, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is kill the Leviathan. I do want to just state that you can completely skip the requirement for the boat just by having someone else who has it. We'll get into it later in the video, but you don't actually need the boat yourself if you're playing with other people who have it already. Alright, so if you want to summon Leviathan, it's pretty simple stuff. All you need to do is head to the outskirts of the third sea until you get to the quadruple ? Zone. When you reach that, you have a chance of summoning the frozen dimension. It's very similar to Mirage Island, and once you get there, there's going to be a little blue orb next to the gate. All you have to do is click on that, and you will go into the Leviathan boss battle. Once you have made it into the Leviathan boss raid, it's actually really easy to kill him. He has a lot of HP, but he doesn't do a lot of damage, so you're never really at risk of dying towards him. Now, what you need to know is he has two different types of health bars. The first one is going to be a regular health bar, and the second one is going to be his shield. Now, to destroy the shields, you need to destroy the tails, and to kill his actual health, you need to destroy all the shield. So you need to focus down his tails first, and then work on his actual health bar. When you destroy each different tail, you will gain a set of Leviathan scales, which again, very important if you want to make the boat. If not, you can use someone else's boat. Now, this is where the very important part comes, because once you've actually killed the Leviathan, you're going to need to grab the harpoon on the end of your boat, and you're going to have to hook the actual harpoon into the frozen heart that has spawned. And once you've hooked it, you need to drag it all the way back to Tiki Outpost. Once you have brung the heart all the way back to Tiki Outpost's dock right here, the heart will sink into the water and give you an item called the Leviathan Heart. Once you have that heart, you just need to follow me. And in here will be the trainer that gives you the Sanguine arts. Now, once you talk to him, he will pretty much tell you that he needs a bunch of different materials. I'm going to go over where to actually get these real quick as well, just to help you guys out a little bit. The first item that you're going to need is over at the Haunted Castle in the Third Sea, and that's going to be the Demonic Wisps. You can get it from killing the Demonic Soul guys over here in the first level of the castle. Now, these are pretty rare, I'm not going to lie, and you do need 20 of them. The next material you're going to need are going to be the Vampire Fangs, and you're also going to need 20 of them. You can gain these from the graveyard location on the second sea, and they aren't that rare, so you should be getting these pretty quickly. Alright, and for the final material, and definitely the hardest of it all, is going to be the Dark Fragments. These Dark Fragments can be obtained by killing Blackbeard inside of the second sea. You're going to need an item called the Fist of Darkness, which will only appear once you have killed sea beasts in the second sea. It's very low drop chance, but you can get it. You can also get it from chests if the server is over 4 hours old. And you will need 2 of these, so it's very hard to do. Once you have gotten all the materials, all you need to do is head back over to this guy right here and just simply buy it from him. Just talk to him, and you will be able to get all of it. It will just cost 5 million coins and also 5,000 fragments, which is pretty expensive, but not unreasonable. After that, congratulations, you have unlocked Sanguine Art.